my channel, and for today's vlog, I just want to share guys some tips and advice if you want to work in a care home setting. So I've been working for 2 years now as a care staff assistant, so I gathered some experiences. So I just want to share you guys on how to deal with different kinds of things that you're gonna face when you work as a care staff. Okay, and everything that I will say in this vlog is based on my personal experiences. I won't speak for anyone else, but I will just speak for myself. Alright, so I categorize those things that you're gonna face when you work in a care home setting into 4. So I categorize it into 4. So the first one is when you dealing with the schedule or rota. Second one is dealing with the management. Third one is dealing with the staff or care staff or other workers. And the fourth one is dealing to the workplace itself. Alright, so let's go now to the first category. So the first one is the schedule. So before you work as a care staff assistant, of course, you will have an interview. And that interview, you have to take advantage of it and tell them if you want to work as a part-time or as a full-time carer, because it depends on your situation. For example, if you're a mother and you have children that need supervision most of the time, you will work as a part-time. Usually, a part-time job is 22 hours per week, and then a full-time job carer is 44 hours a week. It depends. And also, don't expect that you will have a fixed day off when you work as a care staff assistant, but it depends as well in your situation. If you're a mother and you need to be home on weekends, they will be more considerate of that. And also during the interview, you have to tell them if you want to work as a day shift staff or a night shift staff. So it depends. So on my experience, I've worked as a day staff before, and then I shift into night shift. Okay, so if you start working as a care staff now, you always have to check your schedule, or what they call as rota. It will be posted on the bulletin board near the login machine or something like that, or sometimes it would be in the nurse station or in the care station. You just have to find it. Usually the management will release the rota for 2 months or 1 month. It depends on the company. And since you will know your schedule for the whole month, one of my tips is that to plan ahead. You always have to plan ahead and apply for leave as soon as possible. For example, you have to go somewhere on this particular day, and you doesn't have a day off on that day. You have to always apply for a leave. Always ask the senior or whoever care staff that is available on how to apply for leave or something like that. Make yourself familiarize on how the things is going to work, especially for your schedule or rota. Okay. One advice as well, always use your leave credits, because here in UK they won't pay for your leave credits if you still have some, because in my experience before in the Philippines, they pay for the leave credits that you still have, maximum of 10 leave holidays, something like that. They will gonna pay for that. But in here, and my experiences from the previous care home that I work with and then this new care home now, they won't pay for the leave credits that you still have. And usually it will end on March. So before that's their cut off, March to March. So before March ends, make sure that you already apply for all of your leave. Okay? And again, that's based on my experience. Okay? If there are other company that would pay for the leave credits, but unfortunately on the company that I'm working with, it's not. Alright? So if you don't have any more leave credits, you can always ask your colleague to swap. So, or you better have good rapport with your colleague so that you can always ask a favor from them. So always make sure to log in whenever you come to work, because in my care home or in the care home that I'm working now, they have like a login fob, and you can swipe it on the monitor or something like that, and then they will see that you logged in. So one time I forgot my login fob. They always send a payroll sheet so that you will see that you're compensated correctly. So when I check my payroll, it's like, oh, why I missed one day, and then I told the admin, and then, oh my gosh, she got mad and told me, why did you forget your fob, something like that. And then I told her, oh, I forgot it, and then she said, next time don't do it, something like that, and always report it immediately. And then I told her, I just saw the payroll just right now, and the payroll was released like the other week, right, or previous week, and I was off. So there's no chance that I could talk to her about it because I haven't seen the payroll sheet immediately. So anyways, always log in whenever you go to work. Do not forget that. That's some of the tips that I have for dealing with schedule. And then let's go to the next one. The next one is dealing with the management. So always make sure to familiarize who are in the management, who are your home care manager, who are the deputy manager, the team leaders, the seniors, and the admin. Always make sure that you know them so that whenever you need to ask for something that you didn't know, you can ask on the correct person. Alright? And here in UK, it's kind of nice that you can always talk to your boss. Unlike in the Philippines, my experiences there as an employee, I have no chance that I can talk to the boss, like the real boss, personally. But here in UK, it's so friendly because the boss is just there, like the home care manager or the owner of the care home. They're just working there, and then you can just always talk to them, make laugh with them, something like that. It's so funny that they're humble, unlike in the Philippines that employees are always praising the employers like they're gods. But here in UK, they work in the same area or in the same setting or in the same environment, and you can always rely on them. Always tell them everything that you need. Don't complain to other people about something but you're not complaining to the manager itself. How will they know what you need, or how will they know your complaints or anything if you don't tell them? And also in some of the care home, they have this chatter box or this suggestion box where you can put your all comment suggestions, something like that. And of course, or you will be anonymous, okay, because they're really into privacy here. So yeah, my advice again is to always familiarize who are working in the management, the boss, the deputy manager, the admin, and always connect with them through email. Especially me, because I work at nighttime, I cannot just always wait for them to talk to them, so I always email them whenever I need something, or if ever that I have a question that needs to be answered as soon as possible. And then for the workers, so my fellow care worker, so yeah, familiarize who's the team leader and who's the seniors. In the first care home that I work with, we don't have team leader because we have nurses there. The nurses are the usual person who gives medication. But in my current care home where I work now, the team leader is the one who's giving the medication, or the senior. In nursing care home, they usually have the palliative care, and most of their residents needed like a lot of assistance because they cannot really take care of themselves. But in residential care home, some of the residents there are still independent, or they can still take care of themselves. Okay, so yeah, so again, dealing with workers, you have to know who are the staff, who are the seniors who will be there working with you throughout the shift, who will be there working with you on the same shift, something like that. In the first care home where I work with, most of the care staff there are in relation to other care staff, like they are cousin, they are brothers or sisters, they are husband or wife. So you better be cautious making comments about people, because you might know that that person that you're talking to is a relative of the person that you're complaining about. And yeah, you always familiarize with the people that you work with, and also always do what is right and not what is easy, because that's the reality of it, you know. Some people in care home do substandard things. So my advice is just do what is right so that you don't get yourself in trouble. Don't do what the people are doing. If they're doing wrong, just don't do it. Just do what is the standard based on what your training is, okay? Of course, there's bullies everywhere, so try try not to make yourself be bullied. Try to be outspoken, but don't make comments in a lot of things. Just outspoken, like just be talkative, but not talkative in a way that you're not doing your job. Just make sure that the people won't see you as a shy person or inferior person, so that they won't drag you down more. Know your rights, because everyone has right here. So, and also, if you're like a new carer, they would tend to always ask you to do this, do that. But if you're really tired, just say no. They cannot force you to work. Like, you've been watching a lot of people in your shift, and then they will gonna tell you like, can you please do this? Just tell no and tell them that you're tired, okay? Of course, it's always like a team effort, like working in care home. So always know where you're gonna be working, like in what unit, something like that, and who you're gonna work with. And if you feel that you're not comfortable with the person that you're working with, just always call the attention of the senior staff or the team leader or the nurse. Always tell them that you're not comfortable working with this person because this or that, and then probably they can make a change of it, okay? Don't be open too much with the staff. So don't always tell them what your life is. Don't always share personal things to them, because you'll be the topic of the day or the gossip of the day for them, you know, because gossip is everywhere. Like, they always want to talk about people that is in not good position, you know. They think that they're better than that person. So try not to tell them anything about something or make comments about some issues, because that's what I experienced. There will be an issue or something like this and that, and then some of the staff, they're really good in talking, like they will gonna really let you speak your mind about something, and then you'll just find out at the end of the day that you're the bad person that's saying bad things about this person because of your comments. So try not to comment a lot of things about something in the care home. Just be professional, always do your work, and not to be personal with other people, or not to gossip with the other staff. Do not show them that you're very hardworking, and do not show them that you're lazy. So you just have to be in the middle, because if you show them that you're very hardworking, the tendency is that they will gonna always ask you to do things for them, or they will gonna see you as a competitor. Because in my experiences, a lot of care staff are very competitive. They really want to be seen or what they're doing, so that they will be a senior staff. So don't show that you're that competitive, because the tendency is that they will always gonna make complaints about you. So that's it for dealing with the staff. And then dealing with the workplace itself, always familiarize the direction going to your workplace, so that it will be easier for you, and you will not be late going to work. And always remember the codes for every door, because in the care home here, every door has a code. So always make sure to remember every code, so that it would be easier for you to move around the care home. And also, before the shift starts, you have to go, or you have to look at the allocation where you're gonna be working, so that you don't have to waste your time. Because in that allocation, you will see if you're gonna be working on what floor or in what area, because you don't always work in the same area every day. It's always allocated different places, okay? And always clean up. So before your shift ends, make sure that the place is clean. That's one of the routine that the staff make sure that everything is clean, everything is tidy, everything is in right place. And also, if you're going to assist them with personal care, of course, you also have to tidy up their bed and their room. That's part of the job. Anyways, it will be in your training when you work as a care staff. So I'm just saying what my experiences are, because sometimes there are seniors that really don't explain to you what you have to do. There are seniors that just leave you there and they will just say the basic things, but it's so unfair, especially if you don't have any experiences. It's just so good that on my first experience as a care staff, I worked with a senior that's really reliable, so I knew a lot of things. But in other care homes, they won't do that. It's like as if it's not part of their job, and sometimes they would complain, oh, there's another new staff. It's like a waste of time for them to train people, you know. But it's part of their job. I don't know why they're doing that. Anyways, yeah, clean up or tidy up, and do not invade residents' privacy. If they're already asleep in their bed, just check on them. Or because I work as night staff, right? So I'm just checking on them, but I don't go like check their stuff, you know. Just check on them. And then if you're a day staff and you already wash the person and then tidy up their room, just make sure not to get anything from them or not to use anything from them, because it's like invading their privacy. It's the only thing that they have. They don't have anything, to be honest, because they are in that condition wherein they're just living in a shell now, their physical body, but their soul and right mind is not there anymore because of that condition. So just always respect them. Yeah, always respect the resident, okay? Because they're still a living person. Always respect their dignity and privacy. That's one of the main things I just want to share, guys. So that's it, guys. Those are the things that I just want to share and advise if you want to work in a care home setting. I hope you learn a little bit because I don't want to elaborate much. So if you like this vlog, kindly hit like and please subscribe, and also hit your notification bell so you'll be updated in the future vlog. See you next time. Bye bye.